Hi everybody, this is Rose of Sharon, and I'm back again with another movie review. Last night, I decided to watch Spirited. Now, I had seen the trailers for this, and I knew that Will Ferrell was going to be opposite Ryan Reynolds. Two of my favorite people, well, some of my favorite people, I should say. I already knew this was going to be a musical, so I knew what I was going to be in for, and plus, I'm a huge fan of all iterations of A Christmas Carol. I have my top tier, and then I have those that I can consider horrible. But they even make fun of that in this version, which I think is the best version of it that I have ever seen. Not only that, but I honestly think this is the best Christmas movie ever made. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that because, of course, I have nothing to compare it to at this point, even though I am a film buff and I've seen plenty of Christmas films in my time. Some of them more obscure than others. I like the obscure ones, especially the ones that foray into Hanukkah, just because, you know, I've always liked the holiday, even though I'm not Jewish. Sorry, I had to do the Whitey impersonation. Don't hate me. Anyway, let's see. What more can I say about this? I don't want to give anything away. I gave away A Christmas Carol. That's in the trailer, so you know what you're in for. If you don't like musicals, give this a try anyway. Just give it a try. You might be surprised because some musicals are, you know, I'm Broadway trash. I'll just state that outright. If you know me and you know my upbringing, and my mother, God love her, rest her, made me into what I am today. But that being said, this was outstanding. So many references to Charles Dickens and his work as well, and it was just brilliant. This is phenomenal. Everything about this was just top tier production value, lighting, costume changes that boom that were so quick. I mean, as someone who loves being on stage and is scared to death of being on stage and wants to be on stage badly, this is everything and more. And oh my God, everything about this is utter perfection. And I cannot emphasize this enough as someone who just adores theater and the magic of theater. And it's like a production. It's exactly like a production. And even as someone who loves cinematography, everything about this is just so pristine and so meticulously done and gorgeous. And there are references just packed throughout this, especially for someone like myself who enjoys holiday cinema in particular. And it's not overt, but I was pointing out the references to my brother, and it was just so sparklingly done and just genius. It seriously was. I mean, I cannot praise this enough, especially transitions. The transitions were smooth and clean and seamless, and they move quickly. The same thing with the songs, and my brother talks about this. For people who don't like musicals, it's short and sweet little musical numbers that aren't annoying. They're very catchy. The music in this is, oh my Lord, some of the best music I've ever heard. And I've been watching Central Park, which is one of my favorite animations right now. And it's the same people who did Bob's Burgers. It doesn't get the attention it deserves, but it really needs to, because the work that's done in that, like this, is just top tier work, and I love it. I absolutely love it. And the choreography was just the choreography is very Hamilton-esque stuff, you know, a lot of um, flips and tapping, which it was Busby Berkeley was brought to mind. If you're familiar with, I mean, the golden era, it brought back the golden era for me. It had that sense of awe and wonder that I like about big productions like this one. And then you've got Farrell and Reynolds, who just foil off of each other, or they interact, their interplay, their repartee is just the stuff of legends, and they work so well. I'm like, I want to see them together in more things. I do, because when I first saw them in, I can be blue, I can be brown, I can be blue, I can be violet sky, I can be hurtful, I can be purple, I can be anything you like. First that I saw that, I'm like, yeah, I'd like to see them in something. Then, boom, my prediction came true. Woo! And yeah, not the first time a prediction of mine has actually come true. But I thought, it's my dream come to life. It's reality now. But as far as rating it, you all know what my rating is going to be. 2 thumbs straight up through the ceiling, 5 stars, hands down, no questions vetching, nothing, no complaints, no nags, no nothing, nada. But there's nothing wrong with this film. There's absolutely 0 things wrong with it, and that is so difficult to do, especially in a musical. And I'm not going to give away all the Easter eggs. I'm not going to give away all the references. You're just going to have to watch and see. If you're like me, you saw them right away and it made you smile. There's a scene that I absolutely adore. I mean, there are lots of them, but it's just one of many. I've rolled over laughing. And then there's a reference to the original Christmas Carol that is just so funny, because a lot of people have said the same thing about a particular character, and I'm like, yes. And then to give that character new life and just made him an important part too, even though he's kind of a character. Well, he moves the story along. Let me just put it that way. He's very important. But this took upon so many different aspects of other Christmas films that I've come to love. And I'm going to state this outright. I think that this is going to become a new Christmas classic. And as someone who's a musician and a lover of theater, I have to say, I gotta get the sheet music to the, I have to get, if I can find sheet music, if anybody out there, please hook me up. Sheet music, please. I'm begging you, especially Ripple, because Ripple was my absolute favorite of the song. I mean, every song on this was an ultimate banger. I'm serious. Every single song was just superb. I mean, a total new level. And some of the more contemplative, the ballad songs, the I Want songs, the lament, I should say, the lament and the reprise. They even did a fourth wall break on the reprise. I'm like, they had more than one reprise, and I was giggling and had to explain what a reprise was. And then the theme, they had a lot of musical themes that I picked out as a musician. It was unbelievable. This is the best musical I've seen, and I'm a huge fan, and one of my favorites is probably Spamalot, of course, because I love comedy and music together, and they just make the perfect marriage in my mind's eye. This had everything. This had. Okay, I'm just gonna list off my favorite things about this, and you probably already know what they are, so it comes as no surprise to any of you. Musical. Dirt. Christmas Carol. Christmas themes. Musical themes. Costume changes. Fantastic use of CGI that didn't really feel like CGI, but more magic. The paranormal. The surreal. The metaphysical. Fourth wall breaks. references to other musicals, musically and visually. References to the author that were very clever. But I picked them out because I thought, oh yeah, this is, for me it was obvious, and it is, for others it might take a little bit of teasing. It was very, very well done. Making a more R-rated idea PG, but in such a way that it was hilarious. What else can I say about this? Oh, there's so many good things about this. I mean, I only just begun to break the surface. But it also has good themes. I mean, this has wonderful themes. It goes beyond Christmas. I mean, just as a humane, ethical morale that it has, that I just love. And as somebody who wants to see the best in others, I'm like, yeah, I'm the Ghost of Christmas Present. That's me. I mean, I can relate so much to the Ghost of Christmas Present, and if you know me, then you know why. Yeah, I can't say anything else about this. It's just too well done, and I would have to say this is perfection. To do something like that is just ultimate perfection. And I loved it. I absolutely adored it. But if any of you out there can at least provide me with sheet music from this, I would be forever. I gotta learn Ripple, because that is such a beautiful song. And it's my ultimate favorite. And I just, everything about that. I just, sorry, I got all excited. I do. I cannot get enough. It's just so inspiring, and it is such a enthusiastic song, and the type of song that I adore. But yeah, this is the ultimate chorus song and a showstopper. And I thought, why did they make this showstopper so short? Well, they added to it. I'm like, yes. And that was because it was just a kind of a perspective song, but and it's like I said, it's a showstopper. There's so many, every single song in this is a showstopper in my opinion, which that's like Hamilton. I mean, like it actually reminded me of Dear Evan Hansen in that way too, because all the songs in that are showstoppers. That's so hard to do, but that's about all I have to say about Spirited. So just, if you haven't seen it and you're a little bit on the fence about it, what's stopping? It's Christmas. What's stopping you? Do it. So I personally think it's the best Christmas movie ever made, but that's just me. But that's about all I gotta say. But I need to say, this is big news, and this is something that my brother and I decided to do, so stick around. I will be streaming for the first time ever since we're getting lapels, and it'll make me sound nice and crystal clear. First thing I will be doing, since it is the season, 'tis the season, my dear, we'll be out light peeping, so be sure to stick around and come and watch us light peep on Tuesday. So I've never done anything like this. I'm going outside my comfort zone. Stay tuned. Come and watch, and you'll get to see some pretty lights just like I'm doing. So until next time, live long and prosper. Ciao, Tootsie.